Hi everyone, we're the Book Cougars,
We're female-aged women on the hunt for a good read.
and we've just been at the Durham Library in Durham, Connecticut, finding some.
Yes, we have. We're going to take our masks off because we are sitting socially distanced. I know it might not appear that way in the camera, but we're using a tripod. The camera's at a distance. We're at a distance. I was so excited that we were on a Biblioadventure. I got out my handy Book Cougars tote, which I haven't been able to use in quite some time.
Look at that. Yay!
So excited. I even bought my notebook so I'd be ready to take notes in case anything interesting happened at the Durham Library.
We almost had the place to ourselves. I think one person came in.
Yeah.
While we were there, we browsed around a bit. It was quite nice to be in a library again together. It was our first time in a library since March.
Yeah. It's amazing. And as you know, we used to do this all the time. So we've been fortunate in Guilford. They have had curbside pickup for quite some time now. So we've been able to get some library materials, but there's nothing like walking in and just browsing the shelves.
Yeah.
So, and Durham is kind of a few towns over. It's about half an hour from Guilford.
Yeah. It's a beautiful drive.
Yeah.
Really along Highway 77.
Yeah.
Or Route 77, what would you call that? Actually, Thomas from the Readers, who blogs at Hogglestock, messaged me the other day because he was reading a book that talks about how streets get their names, and I'll add that to this video. But there's a section in there talking about Durham Road and Guilford Road here in Connecticut, because people in Durham obviously call it Durham Road, and people in Guilford, oh, I got that backwards. We in Guilford call it Durham Road because it leads to Durham, and then people in Durham call it Guilford Road because it leads to Guilford. It's the number is 77. I think that's what police agencies call it. But the bit in the book that Thomas sent to me was saying just what a nightmare it is for town officials when people who live, just next door to each other are calling the same road different names.
Oh, that's interesting. Especially if you call 911 or something, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, one of the most exciting things for me at the library was to get a copy of Book Page, which I probably haven't read since March, I don't think. So this is the July issue. It has a book that a lot of people are talking about on it.
American Gothic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Mexican Gothic.
Oh, Mexican Gothic.
Yeah.
American Gothic. No, American Psycho. Wow. I'm getting my books mixed up. But Mexican Gothic, people are really raving about it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read that one.
The author is Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and apparently there's a Spotify music list to accompany the book. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. Oh, and now look at that, though. The Pages of Peril. This image is from Riley Sager's book, Home Before Dark, which I talked about in recent episodes, and was also one of the Book of the Month picks.
That's right.
Haunted house story that was really good.
It says, "No one's safer at home and Home Before Dark." Riley Sager's twisted new thriller.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good book.
Yeah. So I know what I'm doing when I get home.
And I picked up a book that I had on hold here, The Marrow Thieves, by Sherry Dimmeline. And this was a huge bestseller in Canada, where she's from. It's a YA novel. But I recently read her new adult novel called Empire of Wild, which I really enjoyed. So I'm happy to get my hands on this book. I'll be reading soon. And what did you get?
Well, Chris had told me that this library has a really good couple of sets of shelves when you walk in that have books for sale. So, of course, we stopped and browsed, and I picked this up for The Gentleman Caller. It's called Cooperstown, a novel by Eugenia Pillock. It's a debut, and it's all about baseball in the town of Cooperstown, which is where the Baseball Hall of Fame is. And The Gentleman Caller is a huge baseball fan.
What's his team?
Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay. Yeah.
Go Cubs. And I also picked up, speaking of Riley Sager's book, Home Before Dark, that book is a little bit of a tribute in some ways to the Amityville Horror. And So I read the Amityville Horror back in the 70s, and it scared the crap out of me, like everyone else. And they had a copy here
Right on.
of the novel, so I look forward to that. They also had the movie.
Oh, double horror.
The original one. This is the one with James Brolin, Margot Kidder, and Rod Steiger. Or Steiger. There was another one with Ryan Reynolds. Is that his name?
Really?
They remade it, and I did watch that one too a couple of years ago. But this is the original and the first that I really enjoyed. So horror.
Did you like the remake?
You know what? It was okay. I can't say that I've ever really enjoyed a remake of a movie that made an impact on me.
Yeah.
You know, I know there's talk about them redoing like The Princess Bride, which is a cult classic. And
That would be a mistake.
yeah.
Listen to me. I mean, that's just my opinion. But that movie was pretty darn good.
It was, and it's such a cult classic, and you know,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? It's Hollywood.
Yeah, we're not in charge.
We're not, thankfully.
Yeah, really. No kidding.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be in charge of anything these days, to be honest with you. So, especially in the big world.
Right. Yeah, we're happy to just be in charge of this video right now.
Right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
enough. That's
Yeah.
enough. Well, we hope that you're all doing well. We hope you're getting time to read. We hope your libraries are providing you with some respite. Maybe they're open for curbside. Maybe you can actually go in now. Libraries mean the world to us. We both were eyeing and kind of almost ogling the work tables in the library,
Yes.
because this is a library where I think it's free reign. We could actually come in and spend time here. I think in Guilford, you have to reserve time slots to work in the library.
Yeah. I think 2-hour time slots
Yeah.
or something. So constantly developing situation.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but we hope you guys have a lot of good books,
Right.
and you're staying healthy, wearing your mask.
Yes, keep your masks on, everybody.
Yep. And we will see you soon. Bye.
Take care and happy reading.